We are responsible for the future adults, so we need to start at home. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is D Henny. If you're new here, if you're not new here, then you already know my name because we're cousins and you're already a part of the family. So what's up, fam? All right, guys, so I know it's been a while since I uploaded, I know. And I also had a birthday a couple of days ago. So happy birthday to me. And on my birthday, I made a vow that I am going to be more consistent with the things that I like. I'm going to be more consistent with following my dream. I'm going to be more consistent with following my dreams, which means uploading here more, being more consistent, and seeing where it gets me. So I really need you guys' help. Just keep me motivated by liking, commenting, sharing my videos, leaving comments, talking to me, giving me ideas. I really enjoy speaking with you guys. Following me on social media. Make sure you follow me at D Henny. I will leave it down below or on the screen. I do have a new Instagram, so please get my numbers back up. And as long as you guys help me, I am always happy to keep uploading videos. So yeah, and I just want to thank everybody that's already subscribed. We got 1K subscribers. I am so excited. I'm so thankful for everybody that subscribed. Thank you so much. So let's get into the video. So if you read the title, you already know what we're talking about. If you didn't see the first video, I need you to go back to my old video. It's called How to Deal with Toxic Family Members. And I got great feedback in that video. I got great comments, lots of likes. And I felt like it's a topic that a lot of people go through, but they may not have somebody to talk to in real life about the issue. So this is the safe space where you can just put it all out there. Nobody's judging you. This is just a safe space. So in my first video, I talked about how to deal with toxic family members, but I think I'm going to start a series, and this is going to be the first part of the series. Now we're going to go a little deeper into the family members and be more specific. We're going to talk about toxic behaviors in parents. And I don't want to talk about the obvious toxic behaviors like verbal and physical abuse against the child, things that's just obviously toxic that you just know you steer away from. I want to talk about things that people don't really focus on and don't think is toxic. They probably think it's healthy, but in the end, it turns out to be toxic behavior on the child, and it kind of hinders them into growth as an adult. Let's get into the first toxic characteristic that some parents have. Okay, so the first toxic characteristics that some parents have is being overly overprotective of their child. I get it. I'm a parent. I have 2 kids. I really hate dropping them off at school. You panic. You just think too much. It's a lot going on in the world. So you kind of want to use your power as a parent and just keep an eye on them constantly. Now, I'm talking about appropriate age. At an appropriate age, you kind of got to loosen up. So I'm obviously talking about early adulthood. Being overly overprotective of your child will hinder them will hinder their growth into an adult. You're not giving them a chance to learn and make mistakes, learn from the mistakes, and not do them again, because you keep a thumb on them and you just don't let them kind of explore and learn. There's going to be a time when the child grows up and you can't tell them what to do. Like, they're going to move out, probably college age. Those are the kids that really want to live on campus, that really want to get the experience of living away from their parents. And all the times that you told them, no, they couldn't hang out with their friends, no, they couldn't go to that party, no, they can't go to their friend's house. All of that built up, all those built up times that they couldn't do something, they're going to explode when they're away from you. And that's when they're going to make the most mistakes. And it could get very overwhelming making all those mistakes at one time versus making mistakes at different parts of their life and knowing what to do and what not to do when they're on their own. I think being overly protective is one of those characteristics where you think you're doing the right thing, but you're really hurting the child. It's just like keeping a dog in a cage forever and finally letting them run. They're going to go crazy. So I think that we as parents need to kind of be smart about it. Let kids learn and make mistakes and kind of find their way on their own, but know that they have you to depend on and talk to. They have apps that you can track your kid. You can have them come home at a certain time. Like, it's just ways to still allow them to do age appropriate things, but also ease your mind at the same time. So I think that could be considered a toxic trait. The second toxic trait that a lot of parents do is not talking about sex at an appropriate age with their children. Things that we don't want our kids to go through, they're going to go through. It's like inevitable. You cannot control the things around them. When you're in the house, yeah, you can kind of control that a little bit, but really once they leave and they go to school, even when they're in school, they are so they have so much access to things that you don't think they would care about at home, because obviously they're not going to show you that side. But it is best to keep an open mind and be ready when your kid is becoming of age to talk about sex, because at the end of the day, their friends are going to talk about it. They're going to get interested in it, even if it's just an informative interest. They're going to get interested in it. And instead of you bashing it and saying, stay away from that, it's terrible, and you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be thinking about that, you should talk to them, because they're going to find out information through you, their friends, the internet. And I think that from a parent would be the best source. Acting like it doesn't exist, acting like they're not going to be interested in it is toxic, because they are, and they're going to end up getting the wrong information from kids their age who don't know what they're talking about. And then that's when all the problems start, and it's just too much. And it's preventative, because if you just are an open parent and you say, what do you want to know? Are you interested in doing that or whatever? I think that is a healthy relationship that you could have with your child, in which they feel comfortable that they can talk to their parents about something that is really life-changing in a serious time in their life. So parents, keep an open mind with talking to your child about sex when they become interested in that. When they become teenagers and that they may have heard about it in school, just kind of keep tabs on that and let them know, like, you could talk to me, like, I'm not gonna make you feel any kind of way. I want you to get all the information from me. Third toxic characteristic that a parent may have is not allowing your kid to express themselves in a way, not allowing your kids to express themselves when they're angry. And I don't mean being disrespectful, like, you're never going to curse at me, you're never going to hit me, you're never going to throw stuff around my house. That's not what I mean. I mean, if you and a child get into a disagreement, you're not always right. If you know you're not right, don't be that parent that's like, oh, I'm the parent, I don't have to apologize, even though you were wrong. It really makes the kid feel like they have no voice. And if they learn that from you, they will allow that from people on the outside. And also, I believe that children are just little human beings. And as an adult, it's frustrating when you feel like you can't speak your mind about something that you're passionate about, or that you feel like you're not wrong about. Imagine somebody just telling you to shut up because they're your boss, and you can't speak up about something that you feel passionately about, or you feel you're right about. That's the same way a kid feels when you tell them to shut up, you're wrong, I don't care, I'm the parent, you're a child, stay in a child's place. Like, okay, you're tripping. You should let your child just express how they feel. You can express how you feel. And then if you are right, then you explain to them why you're right. I think that us having the power as parents and taking it too far is a toxic trait. Not listening to your kid and their point of view, especially when they're angry. Toxic. All right, guys, and my last and final toxic trait or characteristic that I think parents do is not being affectionate. Not being affectionate is so detrimental to a kid that becomes an adult, because that adult now does not know how to be affectionate to their partner. They don't know how to be affectionate to their kids in the future. They just lack affection because they never felt it from their parents. So it's our responsibility as parents to show physical affection to our kids, hugging them, kissing them, and knowing that it's okay to, show love physically to people that you love and care about. Because even some parents could love their kids so much that their heart would burst because it's so full of love, but they don't know how to hug them. They don't know how to say, hey, just call in and say, I love you. Have a good day. Simple things like that really set the tone for the adult that they will become. And it wouldn't even be their fault that they don't know how to show physical love to the people that are now in their life. So even if you are a product of parents that really didn't show physical affection, they didn't know how, and they loved you, but they just didn't know how, and now you have your own family, you've grown up, fight that urge. Fight that urge when you don't show that physical affection. You kind of push them away, or you kind of just don't go out your way to show them physical affection. Fight that feeling and just do it. Just go in the room sometimes. Just go in their room and just give them a hug and then walk out. Just give them a kiss and tell them you love them. Even if it feels weird to you, do that, because I promise you, you're helping your kid form a healthy relationship with expressing love. So we are responsible for the future adults. So we need to start at home. The foundation is so important. All right, guys. So that's it for my toxic characteristics or traits that parents may do that they don't think is toxic. If you guys have any more, please comment down below. If you think I missed some, or you have something to add, or if you disagree, comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this video. And also make sure you guys stay tuned for future videos. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on all social media. I have the information on the screen, and I will also have it in the description box below. Until next time, bye.